It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From State Farm Arena, tonight it's the Atlanta Hawks taking on the Dallas Mavericks. The opening tip corralled by the Hawks. They've got it first as we're underway in Atlanta. Jay, it wasn't that long ago. Atlanta won 60 games. Right now, what's the outlook for this franchise?
Well, the general manager, Travis Schlenk, has done a really good job in trying to build the culture, the right culture for the Atlanta Hawks. And that starts with their head coach in Lloyd Pierce. He got him as an assistant coach with the Philadelphia 76ers. And now he can also steal that tagline for the Hawks. It's time to trust the process all over again, but now in Atlanta, Georgia.
Doncic to Irving. Screen coming. Irving to Luka Doncic. 5 on the shot clock for the Mavs. Clint Capella swats it. Hawks with the basketball. Labissiere guarded by Morris. Surveys the floor to Williams. Five to shoot for Atlanta. Has a chance. Almost, but no good.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
It's a big finish. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
To Luka Doncic. Down low for Powell. Clint Capella with a piece.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Lou Williams missed his first. That one goes.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Hardaway. Doncic. Nothing going here on that drive. To Luka Doncic. Down to 5 on the 24. He buries it off the step back.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Dwight Powell pins it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
It's the Mavericks right now at the controls. Goes to the left side. That pass stolen by the Hawks. Williams. Here comes the screen. To Luka Doncic. Lou Williams sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Capella. Whoa, what a finish. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Kyrie with the rock. To Luka Doncic. Probing the defense. Doncic. Now a steal by Atlanta. Labissiere against Markieff Morris. To Capella. Looking for his man. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
Screen coming. Markieff Morris matched up with Capella. To Luka Doncic. Dallas with 4 to shoot. Irving. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Here's Atlanta with the basketball. Williams. Jay, I'm going to say that you don't know this, but since 1980, the Hawks have drafted only 4 players to appear in the All-Star game. Doc Rivers, Kevin Willis, Al Horford, and Jeff Teague.
Well, how about a guy named Dominique Wilkins? I'm sorry.
Oh, well, interesting that you'd ask. Dominique Wilkins was actually selected by the Utah Jazz. To Hardaway. Down low for Powell. Nice pass to set things up.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
To Murray. Here's a chance from long range. His first effort off the mark. Irving into the front court. They trail by 7. Markieff Morris guarded by Clint Capella. Down low for...
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Kyrie Irving. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
DeJounte Murray to Capella. Down to Labissiere. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
It's the Hawks with the basketball. Capella. To Williams. Capella. Down low to Williams. Williams. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
To Irving. DeJounte Murray with the block. That's his 3rd block this evening.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
To Murray. To Capella. Not that time.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Hardaway. Add 2 points to the board.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Trae Young to Capella. Over to the right side. Trae Young. Pass stolen by the Mavericks.
Hey, lock up, lock up.
won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. Trae Young. To the rim, lays it up and in.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Here's Atlanta. Dwight Powell sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Irving. Clint Capella rejects it. Fourth this contest.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
And scores. Strong take.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
To Irving. The drive, right to the basket. Clint Capella tips it. Ooh, 5 now.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
A lot of contact, no whistle.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Wesley Matthews able to recover with the block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Now a whistle. Dallas will use the timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Entering the game for the Atlanta Hawks, number 25, Chandler Parsons.
Fires the three. Much needed bucket right there with the three. This game, long way to go. They're back within 10.
This isn't going to be a rollover game. That's the kind of facial expressions you need from somebody who's ready to fight.
Had a good look there, but it's no good.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Slams it down.
The assist from number 37.
Just inside the arc, at the buzzer, through one here at State Farm Arena with the Hawks out in front. Jay and I back to downtown Atlanta after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Doncic. Nothing going here on that drive to Luka Doncic. Screen coming. Fires the three. That one off the mark. It's no good. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Nope. First one does not go. He missed a pair of free throws. Trey Young. To Matthews. The shot rejected by Doncic.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Short jumper won't go down. To Matthews. Short jumper off the mark. The follow won't go either. To Matthews. For three, that won't go. It's Atlanta ball.
Here we go. I got it. Let's go.
Trey Young. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Here's Barea. Margins 8. Runner's good there.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
To Matthews.
Hey, big screen.
Nothing
right
going
big
here on
screen.
that drive. Not. There's the follow. Scala BCR with the slam.
Okay, Scal, I see you. I didn't know you had that in you, man.
To Luka Doncic. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First free throw is good.
Into the game for Atlanta, number 13,
Goes 2 for 2. Hawks have it.
I got ball. Got so far.
Matthews. Takes stock of the floor. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
5 on the shot clock. To Matthews. Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim. Short.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Wesley Matthews. Snatching it out of the air. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Off the assist.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Hey,
DeJounte Murray. The Hawks with 4 to shoot from long range. Off the mark. No good. Another shot stays out. Hardaway. The shot almost. Labissiere guarded by Morris. To Capella. And count the basket.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Bogdanovic trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. The free throw, good. And they add one more to the lead. It's up to 11. To Irving. Powell. Capella's on him. To Irving.
To number 13, DeJounte Murray.
Kyrie Irving. Couple of free throws on the way. A career 87% from the line. First one goes down.
Good shot.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. To Murray. To Capella. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
To Capella. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Misfires. It's no good. Kyrie across the timeline. Down 11. Shot from the lane won't go. Williams across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Shot clock winding down. Going to launch beyond the arc. Tough shot. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Williams. Lou Williams. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
And that'll get out of bounds off one of the Mavericks. Time for some new personnel into the game.
Number 14, Tony Snell.
Hawks with the basketball. To Williams. Nothing going here on that drive. Layup goes down. Well done.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Irving. Trying to cash in. Deep two there. Won't go. Williams into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Capella to Williams. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Can't connect.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Powell matched up with Capella. Lou Williams. Huge block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Capella. Here comes the screen. To Williams. Capella buries it on the catch and shoot.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
The Mavericks signal for timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Number 25, Chandler Parsons. Subbing in for Dallas, number 77.
To Hardaway. And the basket good at the rim.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Here comes the screen. Capella against Markieff Morris. Lets it fly from long range. Smothering D. Here's Irving into the front court. His guys down big. To Hardaway. Curling inside. Tim Hardaway Jr. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Williams across the timeline. His guys hold a commanding lead. Nothing going here on that drive. Hardaway. Markieff Morris. Capella's on him. Short jumper stays out. Williams to Capella. Not giving up on that play. The result, a tie-up. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Number 53, Wesley Matthews. And number 13.
Scores from the post.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper won't fall.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
To Luka Doncic. Down low for Powell. And finishes strong. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Here we go.
Capella to Murray. Matthews. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Into the front court, it's Irving. His guys can hold for the final shot. Straight on three. At the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Hawks didn't hold back in that opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Atlanta Hawks. The Mavericks may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. These are the guys getting buckets for the Dallas Mavericks.
Game track. Blocks.
The Atlanta Hawks have been making the kind of defensive impact that can affect the team mentally. After a lot of those blocks, you'll start to see guys more hesitant and second-guessing shot opportunities.
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here's our top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Dallas owns the basketball to Hardaway. Probing the defense. Hardaway. Not that time. To Williams. DeJounte Murray. Has a look. Not that time. Irving with the basketball. Down a bundle. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. To Williams. To Capella. Williams. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
Scalabiciere has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 76% from the line. First one, counted. And gets both to drop at the line. Irving into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Hardaway.
Watch that cutter.
Goes to the left side.
Spin on your left. Spin on your left.
Doncic. 4-3. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Has a chance. Williams' shot won't go.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
And look out. Big finish at the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Murray.
Big pick right there. What's going on?
It's no good. Great defense. To Luka Doncic. Able to convert inside.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Capella to Williams. The shot rejected by Doncic.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
To Hardaway. Tim Hardaway Jr. 3 for 6 now.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Markieff Morris swats it. Mavericks with the basketball. Hardaway. And scores on the step back.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Williams into the front court. Lead stands at 10. To Capella. To Murray. Won't go down. Doncic.
Right.
Here comes the screen. Doncic. Five on the shot clock for the Mavs.
Watch that back door. Hey, good catch.
Powell. Shot off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Labissiere. Guarded by Morris. Williams to Murray. 5 to shoot for Atlanta. DeJounte Murray. Here's a chance from long range. Scalabiciere. He's going to get 3 shots here. Hasn't missed yet. And he connects on the first free throw. And he hits the second. Knocks down all three at the line. Doncic. Markieff Morris matched up with Capella. To Luka Doncic. Fires the three. Off the mark. And the rebound taken in by Williams. Matthews. Trying to cash in. Labissiere with a shot, no good.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short on the shot.
Down to Labissiere. And the Mavs able to clear the rebound. Here's Barea. The deficit now up to 13.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Powell. Capella's on him. Hardaway. To Luka Doncic. Hawks come up with it. Wesley Matthews above the rim.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Has a look. And it's Williams there for the rebound. Capella to Williams. Not that time.
And the tenacity of this game has been set from the jump ball. When guys lined up for it, I mean, you saw the bumping, the pushing, the shoving going on. Guys weren't giving up that space. They let him know nothing was going to be easy this evening.
Williams across the timeline. His team on top by 13. Dwight Powell. Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
New blood coming in for both sides. Trae Young. Labissiere with a shot, no good. To Luka Doncic. Couple of cracks at the line now.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Team foul number 1 for the Dallas Mavericks.
Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws. Matthews to Trae Young. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. To Matthews. Fires the three. Not that time. He missed it. Hardaway. To Luka Doncic. That's a momentum play right there. To Matthews. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
I don't think these kind of shots are tough for Trae Young. You see, he's always been the smallest guy on the court, so he's had to finish through the trees. He's a lot tougher than he gets credit for.
That pass stolen by the Hawks. To Matthews. Trae Young to Matthews. scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Now a steal by Atlanta. Matthews to Trae Young. Nothing going here on that drive.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Entering the game for Mavericks, number 10.
Trae Young. To Matthews. Here comes the screen. Deep two there, won't go. Won't go.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
Williams to Trae Young. Has a chance. A shot no good there by Williams.
And even his easy shots look difficult. It seems like the defense has completely disrupted his game. The bumping and pushing him has really thrown him off.
And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
And hits the first free throw.
For the Atlanta Hawks, number 14, Tony Snell.
And he makes them both. Williams into the front court. The advantage is 13 points. Matthews to Williams. For three. And Lou Williams buries the three with a hand in his face.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Here comes the screen. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. 5 on the shot clock for the Mavs. Trying to cash in with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Ooh, someone's been working on their game in the offseason. But let's not get carried away.
To Matthews. To Williams. Has a look. Williams' shot won't go. Here's Barea. His guys can get a 2 for 1 if they time this out. Five seconds to shoot. Here comes the screen. Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim, short.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Has a chance. Matthews unable to get it to go. That's the end of the third quarter. The Hawks already pulling away. Hawks with the basketball to start this fourth quarter. And this one, Jay, not totally in the win column yet, but with a double-digit lead, you have to like their chances.
I love when I start seeing fans exit the arena so early in this game, and I hear people say, this one should be in the bag. Well, guess what? It's never a guarantee. You have to be careful not to slow down the pace of the game and take the air out of the basketball. You have to put your foot on the gas and try to win this game with a sense of urgency.
Irving. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
No, good defense there as the Mavs take it away.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Trae Young. From long range. Not easy.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Irving brings the ball up court. To Luka Doncic. To Irving. Shot clock. It's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended. Trae Young to Matthews. Had a chance, but it's no good. Chandler Parsons pins it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
To Luka Doncic. To Irving. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Luka Doncic, marked man. Shot altered and no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Trying to cash in. Matthews unable to get it to go.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Doncic. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Going to launch beyond the arc. Now that's a contest.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Goes to the left side. Here comes the screen.
Hey, clear out. I got this.
Has a look. Wide open look, won't go. Has a chance. Add 2 points to the board.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
Now the Hawks coach gonna call a timeout as he'll talk things over here in this 4th quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Hardaway to Luka Doncic.
The NBA Season 1-1-2023 Game 4 games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
Here's Atlanta with the basketball. To Murray. Gets to the basket and scores.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there is a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
DeJounte Murray to Trae Young. Got it.
The NBA Season 1-1-2023 Game 4 matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. To Luka Doncic. Able to convert inside.
You see, the savvy players, they can create contact. They can throw their arms into you, even their bodies into you, and as soon as the refs blow the whistle once or
Game
twice...
Game 4 Dallas Mavericks 1-1 Atlanta Hawks 1-2.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Lays it up and in.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
To Hardaway. Here comes the screen. And it's rebounded by Labissiere.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Cash is in for two.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Here comes the screen. Markieff Morris against Clint Capella. To Irving. Clint Capella sends it away. Incredible. 6 tonight.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about
Game
getting
4
their shot
Memphis
blocked than they
Grizzlies
are about actually
1-1-3
making the
Portland
shot.
Trail Blazers 1-1-5 final.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. To Luka Doncic. No, I missed a short one there. Murray into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Jumper's good.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Game 4 Cleveland Cavaliers 1-1-6 Indiana Pacers 1-2-1 final.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
DeJounte Murray. To Trae Young. Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in. A fundamental shot right there.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. To Luka Doncic. To Irving. Dallas with 4 to shoot.
Game 4 San Antonio Spurs 1-3-2 Phoenix Suns 1-2-1 final.
His guys hold a commanding lead. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
I don't mind that effort at all. At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.
DeJounte Murray at the line for 2 shots. A career 70% free throw shooter. First free throw is good.
Number 23, Louis Williams. Into the game for the Dallas Mavericks. Number 37.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. To Luka Doncic. Nothing going here on that drive. Irving. And a throwdown.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
It's the Hawks with the basketball. Pass stolen by the Mavericks.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
DeJounte Murray to Williams. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Irving. Down to 5 on the 24. Irving to Luka Doncic. Just not going down. To Murray. Has a look. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Irving. Oh, emphatic slam.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Doncic to Irving. Here comes the screen. Irving. Deep right corner. To Irving. Lets it fly from long range. He was 0 for 6 to start. Let's see if that 3 turns things around.
Well, there's this old saying, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. This is why you've been practicing in the offseason so hard. You never let one miss deter you from taking the next.
They work it to Capella. Down low. Dwight Powell sends it away.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Shot clock violation.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
17-footer at the buzzer. Irving shot off the mark. The Hawks are victorious as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
The Hawks got the win with a comfortable scoring margin. They did plenty of great things, but we all know what's going to be remembered are the dunks. And you know what? I'm going to remember nothing but the dunks as well. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Atlanta Hawks. The Mavericks put up a fight, but didn't get their hands raised at the end. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup.
Game track. Three-point shooting.
The Atlanta Hawks were able to stretch the defense because of how effectively they were scoring from long range. The opposition couldn't make the necessary adjustments and now have to settle with a loss.
Player of the game.
The highlight says it all. He's your player of the game.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Here are the top 3 plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
These are the upcoming games for the Atlanta Hawks. On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.